Barnabas and I was in the city. Some men from Judah arrived and began to teach the believers, for they were teaching that unless they were circumcised as required by the law of Moses, they couldn't be saved. But we strongly disagreed with them. The church sent us to Jerusalem with some local believers to talk to the apostles and the elders about this situation. The ending conclusion was to make it more easy for the Gentiles to turn towards God. So then a letter was written to the Gentile believers. After time, my friend Barnabas and I decided to go our separate ways, and I was off to my second missionary trip. And it's almost as if I'm always drawn to prison because one day Silas and I were beaten and thrown in jail. Around midnight, we were praying and singing hymns to God, and suddenly a massive earthquake was happening, and then the doors just immediately flew open. And then the chains of all the prisoners, they just fell off. The guard woke up and assumed all the prisoners escaped, so he was about to commit suicide, but I yelled out, "Stop, don't do it. We're in here." They brought us out, and then the guard, he asked, how could he be saved? Then I went preaching city to city. In Corinth, I met two very important people, Priscilla and Aquila. And later, I set out to my third missionary trip. Then trouble broke out in Ephesus. A silversmith named Demetrius had a business manufacturing silver shrines of the Greek goddess. But when he heard of my persuasions that man-made gods and handmade gods aren't gods at all, he became very furious. Demetrius and his men fumed with rage, and they started shouting how Greek goddess was over all of the Ephesians. Soon the whole city was very confused. They took my traveling companions and they wouldn't let me into the amphitheater. Some people even warned me not to risk my life trying to enter. After much shouting, the mayor came and dismissed everyone. I then went to Macedonia and Greece. I met with the Ephesian elders, and then I returned back to Jerusalem.